Welcome back to Equisetum Gaming and our playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2. We are back in Saint Denis and gonna go meet up with Dutch and hopefully finish out this little series of breadcrumbs in order to get Jack back. We have Timberline today, as we did previous episode with Wildfire and the previous 2 episodes with Frost. So, in between episodes I did some more hunting and gotta bring up the autosave. Yeah, does that when I switch back and forth between story mode and online and back again. But yeah, I did some hunting in between episodes, picked up some more items from the trapper. And Dutch is waiting for us in the park. Just have to get up here to the gate. Not sure why the game path found us all the way up to this side. We could have approached from the front. But we will trigger this cutscene.
There you are. You boys ready? Of course. What else do you know about this guy? Not much, just he's some slick little greasy-haired European who's clearly got power and money. Now, listen. If we go in there and start shooting up the place, boy's gonna get shot, that I guarantee. Fella like this, gonna have a lot of protection.
Ain't no one gonna get shot, Arthur, so everyone just relax. We'll charm them. Trust me. This the place?
Must be.
You okay, John?
I guess.
Excuse me, sir. We have an appointment to see Mr. Bronte.
Who are you?
You get your boss down here and now so we can talk about this like gentlemen.
Run along now, boy.
You're wondering what happened. Dutch smashed his face against the
Relax.
gate.
I got this.
Oh.
Don't worry, boys. We come in peace. We just need to straighten a couple of things out with your boss.
Later.
Chi sono sti buffoni?
Sono qui per Picciotto.
Coi soldi?
Why do you take his son?
Excuse me.
I said, why did you take his son? We ain't got no problems with you, sir. Nor you with us. But if you want to start one, there's gonna be a lot of folks dead in this room before it's done.
So, you walk into my city, stinking of shit and looking like this, and you come into my house before you have a bath and you tell me how to act? You ask me to show compassion. Have I not shown you almost infinite compassion already by simply allowing you to breathe in my presence?
Indeed you have. Now, we are simple country folk,
All we have is each other. And you have gone and you have took his son over some dispute with some inbred ex-slavers. It ain't got nothing to do with any one of us.
You had nothing to do with destroying the liquor business!
We was innocent bystanders. And that which we weren't innocent of, well, we most surely were ignorant of.
You twist words, you lie shamelessly. You think you are better than everyone else. Ti adoro. Date davvero sti uomini. Angelo Bronte.
Dutch Vanderlyn, Arthur Morgan,
The pleasure is mine.
John Marston.
All mine, please.
So, can my friend have his son?
Of course, of course. But should I be out of pocket over a misunderstanding? Of course I know you would not want that, huh?
No.
No. So how about this? You perform a simple job for me, and you get your son back.
What is it?
A couple of people have taken to grave robbing in this cemetery.
Well, that is a fine place for it, the best.
I love this guy. I love you. See, they've taken not only to desecrating the dead, but they've done so without paying a tribute to the living. Thing is, they see my men, of course they run a mile. So maybe you two head off, huh? And you, Mr. Van der Linde, you tell me more about my manners. Salute.
Salute.
I don't like men like Bronte. Simply because get them out of the city and they kind of turn useless.
Let's go, girl. Grave robbers? You think he's taking us for a fool? No idea. What choice do we have? None, I guess. This is idiotic.
Men like Bronte have no power without the civilization,
Pretty sure I rode by it earlier.
but
Impressive.
real strength, real power
You did good.
doesn't depend
Hold
on
your
other
tongue in
people.
there. Do you trust one word that
You
comes
have
out
it
of that bastard's
whether
mouth?
you are
We
in a
don't
crowd
even
or
know where
alone.
Jack is. Listen, we found Bronte. We got in there.
That's why I don't like
Dutch is
Bronte.
with him now. All things considered, it could have gone a lot worse. That poor kid. I ain't been a good father to him. I hope he's okay. He'll be fine. I figured the Braithwaites were going to hold Jack ransom for all the money we cost him. They must have sent him here so we couldn't get to him. But Bronte knows by now there's no Braithwaites left to pay him. Jack ain't much use to him anymore.
I got a few of those
Get this
in the
done.
last episode.
Let Dutch handle the rest. I just hope you're right.
Certainly no more Braithwaites.
Okay, I think this is it. Keep it down. Let's hitch your horses up ahead.
Alright. I missed the other hitching post. Move, John.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Let's leave the horses here.
Yeah, well, I rode past the hitching post. Alright. That's not gonna do. Yeah, that'll work. Although I really don't want to be shooting in here, because this is a very easy place to end up getting yourself a pretty high bounty if you're not careful.
This way.
Better to get in and get out.
All right. Let's see what's going on in here.
What the heck?
Hang on. There might be something. And keep it down.
That's the first time I've had somebody just appear like that. Where's the puppy? I hear you, puppy. There's the puppy.
Hey there, boy. Let's keep looking.
Skinny dog. I think that was actually a female. What you see, John? Cemetery can be a little difficult in places.
Can't believe we're doing this. I know, but
As far
we
as
won't care once we get
don't
the
walk
boy
on the
back.
graves,
That bastard better keep his word.
but sometimes the narrow places get a little claustrophobic and can cause issues. Oh, no. With motion sickness, but for the most part, this is easier
Get in cover. Hey, John.
than the whole O'Driscoll trap mission.
Pappy's watching.
I love that line.
Damn it! How many you see? They're going to ground, Morgan! You should have paid Mr. Bronte!
You low-down bastards!
Bastards are trying to draw us out! Can't see worth a damn! We sure for it.
Alright, time to go up.
Few people up? No doubt!
There we go. This makes life easier.
Hardly see what I'm...
Where are you? There he is.
If it moves...
There we go.
You think you can rob us?
I can think of better ways to spend an evening. All right, should be one more of them.
Yeah, right there.
I think that's all of them.
There we go. Ugh. Yeah, it's a lot easier to play that out when you get some
Okay, but we'll need
height on them.
Can't go back to empty-handed. Let's have a look where they first shot at us from.
Yeah.
Robbing grave robbers. We've hit the big time.
As much as I don't like climbing on the graves themselves. One more body to loot down here.
Let's quickly check that spot where it all kicked off.
Where is this dude? There he is. This is where it kicked off, sort of. No. Further
Like I
on.
said, let's look around where they jumped us.
Yeah. I'm coming. There we go.
We can't go back to Bronte with nothing to show for it, Arthur.
Yeah, I know. Relax. Yeesh. We're getting there.
Think
Here we
there
go.
might be something in here. Got it. Good. Now let's get out of here.
And at this
Damn,
point,
Law's here. Come on, let's see if that gate's open.
nope, that gate ain't
It's
open.
locked. We'll have to go back the way we came. Damn it.
Come on, John.
Side.
This is where it is easy to end up.
Coming this way. Get down.
With a bounty.
I found a body.
Yeah, you found a
Still
body.
bleeding. Must just been killed. They're still here.
Go away. Come on, go away.
With me.
Good. Where you going, John? You should be staying around the side. There we go. Stay low.
Place like a maze.
They have to be here somewhere. You try the left, and I'll go straight ahead.
Stupid.
Come on, quick. Let's get back to Dutch. Oh,
Almost messed that up. Alright.
What the hell is your problem?
I think we lost him.
I don't like city people in this game. I like to walk down the middle of the street for no reason.
It's easier to carry that on in your hand than holster it.
It's a bow. And I was putting it away, apparently.
All right, let's get this done. Come on, Arthur.
You come on, John.
Well, you took your time.
Jack, where's your host?
Like I said, you took your time.
I'm glad to see you.
Let's get going. What a fine man. Hey, friend, thank Mr. Bronte
You all
for
right?
everything.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Come on.
You know, Arthur, Mr. Bronte has invited us to a garden party at the mayor's house. And us, just simple country boys.
You're crazy, Judge. Don't want to get into city life.
Let's go. We have a new camp set up, Jack. You're gonna love it.
Oh,
All right, let's get this boy back to his mother.
You sure you're okay, son?
I'm fine. Papa Bronte said you'd come for me.
I'm sorry
What for?
for that. For taking so long.
I had a fun time. I had my own room with a big bed and a toy box. And lots of books.
Did they do anything to you?
Have you ever had spaghetti?
What's that?
It's food. It looks like worms, but it's delicious.
Is that right?
Papa Bronte teach me lots of Italian words.
Don't call him that, please.
You know, caballo? That means horse. And pantafola? That's a slipper.
A slipper?
They gave me 2 pairs. One for day and one for night.
Well, I'm just glad you're all right.
Oh, yes. I had the best time. But I can't wait to see Mama. Did she miss me?
She sure did. Like you wouldn't know.
trying not to run Arthur into Dutch or any trees while we're
You had a nice night.
while we
there?
are riding
Most enjoyable. Well,
and looking
the
back at
man's
Jack.
an intolerable blowhard, but he stocks a fine bar. How did you fellers get on? Any problems?
A whole heap of them. We about doubled the population of that graveyard.
You
Not
know,
really.
I thought I heard gunshots, but the gramophone was playing.
Unbelievable.
Each to their strengths, Arthur. I went in there with a gun and left with a party invitation.
So, what'd you say this was? A garden party?
A big gala at the mayor's house. I'm told every rich fool in Lemoyne will be there.
Bronte?
Charles is standing
He'll be there,
guard.
too. Seems to more or less run this city. At least that's the way he sees it.
Hey, they're back! I think I see Jack!
Abigail! Abigail!
Interesting how
Got you, your son, everything.
Bill was talking with a cigarette in his
Fine,
mouth.
Mama. They fed me good Italian food. Did you ever eat that?
Come here, you silly boy. You got him. You got my son back. Dutch, Arthur, thank you. Thank you. I got my son back!
Jack. How are you, boy?
No
I'm
thanks
fine,
for
thanks.
John.
Everything's okay now. Abigail?
Can I go play now?
So,
Or
Well,
John.
we met Mr. Bronte. He is quite a character.
is he now?
You ever meet an Italian strong man before?
Not outside of a circus.
Let me tell you all about him. John, you go be with your family. Arthur, thank you. Boys, we got some work to do. Interesting work. But first, let's have a drink. We got Jack back!
Well, the boy's safe, thank goodness.
Thank you,
Everyone's happy.
Arthur. I don't know how to say it. Thank you.
I understand. Come on. Do as Dutch says. Go be with your family.
There we go. Little mission debrief. We missed the drunk. But that's okay. See, I think in this scenario, Arthur would give the bigger cut to John just out of, I don't know. Some weird sense of honor or obligation. But Arthur always gets the bigger cut because technically he is third in command. And now everybody's going to celebrate. So we'll hang out with the party. Come over and enjoy Javier's singing.
Ese lunar que tiene cielito lindo junto a la boca. No se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo que a mí me toca. Ese lunar que tiene cielito lindo junto a la boca. No se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo que a mí me toca. Ay, 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 ay. Canta y no llores, que cantando se alegran, cielito lindo los corazones.
For as much as Javier sings for them, I would expect them to know more of the Spanish than this.
Cantando se alegran, cielito lindo los corazones.
See y'all, see who all is here at the campfire.
Let's give
this boy a bit of space.
See you later.
Good to have you back, Jackie. We missed you.
Cuando salí
Welcome
de
back, Jack.
Hermosillo, lágrimas vine llorando.
I'm just gonna sit here for a while because, like I said, I enjoy Javier singing.
Me venía consolando.
Let me get you something.
Yo soy como el coyotito
Can I play a little?
que los revuelco y los dejo. Y me voy al trotecito, mirando por debajito.
I'm very relieved we all are.
Yeah. Thank God it worked out.
Welcome back, Jack.
Thanks, Uncle Hosea.
Donde habitan los
I'll let you fine folks get
pichones,
reacquainted.
ya cayó el que andaba ausente. Ahora verán los cabrones. Ay, ya se secó el jacalito, donde colgaba mi espada. Pa' que espanto laberinto.
Tahiti, dear
Si al
boy.
cabo
Tahiti.
todo se acaba.
If you say so.
Mangoes, maidens, paradise, an unspoiled paradise.
Yeah, I hope so.
Ya se secó
Faith, Arthur. Have a little faith.
Donde
Did I ever tell you
vamos a
boys
las
about the time I was hanged?
I think so.
Ya nomás
Tell us again.
andas con
Sure.
tus celos en ayunas.
So I got caught doing something
Ahí
or
les
other. I
encargo,
was
mis
just a kid,
amigos,
17,
que si ven a mi
18, long before I met
querida,
Dutch.
no le
I was
digan
newly
que
an
estoy
orphan.
preso. porque
Anyway,
es
I
el
got caught by some
bien
hill
de mi
country sheriff
vida.
stealing a chicken, I think it was. And he decided I was going to be hanged for it.
For a chicken?
Yes. Only some folks thought it was unfair. And at the hanging, there was a riot. They went to lynch me. But someone I never saw, he shot the rope clean through. Instead, they hanged the sheriff. I got away with nothing more than a sore neck.
Was you scared?
Absolutely petrified.
Fair enough.
Hosea always has good stories. Always tall tales too, with only a grain of truth and
Welcome home, little Jackie.
quite a bit of embellishment.
My mistress did the same. Till early one. And sailor boy
Women are over at the gambling table singing,
he asked me for a stick to the light.
and Javier's just strumming along now.
Wind around his head. And me
You all right, Charles?
Yeah, just taking it all in.
It's always good to have the kid back.
I sailor warm, singing home, boys home. It's where I want to.
You know, me and you should go get some drinks in San Denis sometime.
I ain't sure that's a good idea.
Ah, come on. It was one bad night.
What the hell are you doing sneaking up on us, Micah?
Mr. Bell?
Had fun robbing graves, I hear.
Yeah, that's more your style. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
All right, Morgan.
What the hell are you doing, Micah?
We did it.
Well done.
That's a weight off, all right.
A daughter or a son. And if it be a
Maybe play something for Jack later.
I'll ask him in a bit.
Okay.
with that little ribbon charming and that gold and navy blue.
Alright, I am leaving this.
Don't feel like
Micah walking up on us like that? I mean, nothing's gonna actually happen in the story, but that's just creepy.
ordering suspiciously as usual.
I'm just trying to give you all your moment.
Wow, very kind.
Hi, Uncle.
Hola.
Hi, Javier.
Alright.
Okay, well, let's talk more later.
Yeah, it was good talking to you.
Always giving poor Javier, or no, Kieran. They're talking to Javier. Always giving poor Kieran a hard time.
You okay, Pearson?
Yes, indeed. Feels like we can move forward again.
I hope so. You all right?
I hear you and Marston are grave robbers now.
Something like that, shit.
What you got for me?
You not joining in?
Not really in the mood.
Okay.
On board the Heartland trade, pulling all about the sheep.
You all right there, Mary Beth?
Yeah, just watching it all.
Come on, have another drink. It's a party after all. You okay, Reverend?
I am just partaking in a little dose.
That's what you call it.
Well, I am going to put Arthur to bed so that we can get a little more action in this episode. Because can't do much while the rest of them are partying. But mentioned it during the tour of Shady Belle, but this is now the first camp where Abigail, John, and Jack all share the same sleeping space. Prior to, John and Abigail had their own separate tents. But now that we have rescued Jack, John feels like being a father finally. Alright. We are pretty low on our honor right now because of some of the stuff that I did between episodes. So we're gonna go out and do some camp chores. I usually don't do this on
Gotta stay away from that whiskey.
or John has a hangover.
So, how's it going?
But he had a much deserved party last night.
That's the way it goes sometimes.
Most of the camp has a hangover. We didn't get Arthur drunk.
I feel like shit warmed up.
My lady.
And there is a letter in our room upstairs that we will check out eventually. But as I was saying, I'm going to do some chores around camp because some of our activities in the previous episode, or in between episodes, have, well, I might be doing chores. Might not be doing chores. If we can't chop firewood, we might not be able to do other stuff. Here's Kane. Hey, Kane. We'll give Kane a pet. Haven't seen much of him since he joined us in the last chapter. Might not be anything to do chore-wise in Shady Belle at the moment. Nope, I do see something. Alright. Hay bales, yes. I knew we could do stuff. But doing chores around camp does increase your honor. Oh, we have another chopping block over here. Maybe that's the one that we're supposed to be using. I don't remember any of the other camps having two chopping blocks. Pearson and Charles by the fire. Not sure what tent Charles is sharing, because back in Clemens Point, he was sharing with Hosea and Bill, but at Horseshoe Overlook, he was sharing with Lenny and Javier. But we'll figure that out. The girls are in these wagons.
Horses will be glad of that.
Yeah, somebody has to feed them. Everybody else is hungover. But I kind of like to know where everybody's tents are in this game, because when it comes to...
Why did I have that last drink?
Because when it comes to fulfilling the little gang member requests that you pick up, like when we got the oleander for Javier to learn how to make the poison knives, and the moonshine for Charles for the fire arrows. We got a harmonica for Sadie, although we haven't really heard her play. Alright. Gonna be cruel now and chop firewood while everybody has hangovers. But, yeah, knowing where everybody sleeps or has their place in camp helps as far as tracking down where members should be when you come in with one of those items. Otherwise, you spend a lot of time just hunting people down. But if you can catch them, you know, first thing in the morning, or when they're on their way to bed, it's a lot easier. Not sure where the grain sacks are. Technically, we should be able to haul water here, too. Alright. Last piece of firewood. And in this little series of animations, I like that Arthur isn't perfect with every swing. He does get the blade of the axe stuck every once in a while and things like that.
How have you been, Arthur? Okay. You seem well, Reverend.
Yes. Well, maybe. I've been okay before, but then I make a fool of myself again.
So do I.
I went into town.
So did I.
If I was still a religious man, I'd say there are too many Catholics there, but I've given up on all that.
Me too, Reverend.
I met a monk there. Kindly fellow. Took me back to my days in college.
Is there any purpose to this conversation, Reverend?
Not really, but he said the strangest things about all manner of bad things happening in town.
Bad things happening in a city. Who would have thought it possible?
Yes. Well, maybe if you're there, you could have a chat with him. He's hanging about outside the marketplace, collecting alms for the poor.
Sounds thrilling.
We will be checking that out eventually, because that's a good little side mission. There we go. Now we can get ourselves some coffee. Always have to start the morning with coffee. There's a floating spoon. You see that? It is not attached to the hook. It's supposed to be sitting in the stew pot, but the pot is not there because Pearson is
Oh, there he is. Big
putting the
bad
stew together.
Morgan. Not now, Uncle. I ain't in the mood.
Drink cow piss instead of milk again? You're milking the wrong bit, son. Milking the wrong bit. That's a metaphor, by the way.
If you say so.
He's still drunk.
Is it a simile? I can't remember. I feel like I need some cow piss myself.
Go milk a bull. Could play dominoes. Javier's polishing his boots and carrying his...
Sit, Arthur?
Yeah, I'll sit. Just for a moment.
Hey there. All right?
Yep. Hi, Karen. You look well.
Thank you, Arthur.
This air must be doing you good.
All right, Arthur.
Well, anyways, we will just look over the map for a moment. So, Brother Dorkins, that's the monk that Swanson was just telling us about.
Okay.
So we'll go visit him, possibly. I don't know about next episode. Maybe next episode. We have more collections to do for Strauss. I don't like that I have to keep. We have a mission with Hosea. We have a little quest with Mary Beth, or for Mary Beth. And there is that letter up in our room. And besides all that, we also have another photography mission, or little side endeavor with Albert Mason. So that sort of
Up here.
gives you an idea of what we'll be doing in the next several episodes. And if I remember correctly, yes, here's the grain. Now that I've thought about it. But yeah, I'm going to be doing a lot of this in between episodes because Arthur is... Yeah, we drifted a little low for the honor level, and I did notice in between episodes when I restocked on ammo at the gunsmith in Valentine, surprisingly. Hello, can't I put it here? No? Alright. We lost quite a bit of our discount because of that. So we need to get our honor level back up. So. Anyways. As I was saying, back when we were riding to the cemetery with John, I don't like Bronte because his power comes from other people and his, you know, control and influence on them. But if you would take him out of the city and put him in an environment without people, he would lose all of his power. So, you know, his strength is not his own when you think of it in those terms.
It's a nice place you brought us to, my brother.
Yes. Lovely, isn't it?
Makes me miss freezing to death in the mountains.
Really?
Yeah. All right, well, I should be getting on.
That was cool. I've never had Javier actually walk up to me and talk to me. But yeah. Anyways, so talking about Bronte and how his strength doesn't actually come from within, who do you think is the strongest character in the game? And I'm not talking like physical strength or fighting ability, skills, gunslinging, any of that. I mean just fortitude of character, you know, mental strength, that sort of thing. Who do you think is the strongest character in the game? And it can be, you know, you can consider it a protagonist, antagonist, side character, whoever. Just who would you either not want to face or would want on your side just based on their strength of character, I guess. So I think a lot of people would say Arthur is pretty strong.
Yeah, hold still, girl.
John's probably, no offense, but at least up to this point of the game, I think John's one of the weakest characters, actually. Javier is really good in terms of convictions to his loyalty. He really sticks with Dutch. Nobody's on guard at the moment. That's okay. But I mean, he's really strong as far as like his faith in Dutch, his faith in people. I'm just coming out to do a little hunting while I talk, because we're low on those sorts of supplies. There we go. I also think Charles has a lot of strength. Because he sticks by his convictions. He's not,
I know, girl. Just give me a
he
sec.
sticks to his morals. He doesn't let what's going on in the gang or the guys he's riding with cause him to lose sight of his morals and his convictions. So I think Charles is also a very strong character in the game. It's another boar way out there. A lot of rabbits. Trying to think who else we can talk about. At least that we know of up to this point. This might surprise some people, but I actually think Dutch is kind of a weak character. simply because he always gets like kind of finicky, antsy when he thinks people are losing faith in him. Like he always sort of tears people down when they start questioning him, and that, I don't know, shows a lot of insecurity on his part, I find.
Hey there, girl.
Let's see if we can find that other boar that I shot. Again, we're not after perfect pelts. We are literally hunting for provisions for camp right now, which is the meat. If the gang likes pork, we're going to be bringing back a lot of pork. Can't really say much about Kirsten. Susan, Mary Beth, Tilly, Karen, they don't really show much one way or the other. I'd say Karen's pretty strong at this point. I mean, she lost Sean a few episodes back, and they were really close, but she's still, you know, was willing to participate in the party last night, even though Molly was not into it. Sorry, I shouldn't be showing that much of the skinning process. Now that makes some people a little squeamish. Alright. Where are we? Let's maybe head on down south, see if we can get ourselves another panther pelt, because I do need one. I forget why, but there was something I needed to craft. Pull out the bow. Find it to be one of the easiest weapons for taking out these ambush predators. Still need to get some cougar skins for camp, and plenty of cougar skins for the trapper, because it seems like every cougar I'm taking out for that bow shot challenge ends up being only a 1-star. They're just really crappy cougars. So that's a fox. Don't particularly want to hunt fox or couple different animals running around here. Okay, there's a deer over there. Just don't want to get ambushed by a panther and end up losing all the pelts, even though we don't need them. Ah, there we go. Nope, not gonna get it yet.
Easy.
Come on, kitty. Just put a freaking arrow in the tree. Oh wow, I got it that time. Thought we were going to end up with another tree. Yeah, it's only a 2-star, but that's still some big game meat to take back to the pot, which is good. So anyways, with that, I'm gonna call it quits on this episode. Ran a little longer than I intended, because we are at almost 56 minutes now. So I will take all of this back to Shady Bill. If you've enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and consider subscribing to my channel. And I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.